This boy said, "Help me bust a CP ring." You look 14.
Let me tell you all the information I know. So far, what we got, okay, is this website, and basically, the background is that his grandma owns an ice cream shop, from what I know, and that the dude is taking advantage of his grandma's fully owned ice cream shop that she's paying for and using it to transport children and traffic them. And he is the CSO, which stands for, his name's Mr. Scoop. He goes by Mr. Scoop. It stands for Child Sex Operator. That's what CSO stands for. Um, they sell ice cream, which he uses as a backup to sell illegal content. Along these lines, you could have child gore, regular gore, CP, or rape, okay? Now, listen, multiple times throughout the videos, it'll mention rings, okay? So right here, rings, okay? Rings are child trafficking rings, okay? Basically, if you don't know what a ring is, it's basically, they call it a ring because it goes around in a circle, okay? You'll have the kids, they'll get kidnapped, usually they'll transport them, they make the tapes, and then they either go back, or it'll skip a step and go straight to being transported somewhere else, which is the reason why they say watch out for kidnapping. Don't let you go to a second location, because if you do, your chances of survival are almost zero. Funny bone. This is referenced multiple times throughout the videos and on their website, talking about how you should tickle your funny bone and satisfy your sweet tooth. This is referencing to satisfy your kinks and just jerk off. That's basically the funny bone is referencing to your dick. 150 cartoon characters. These are the children. Okay, their cartoon characters are children. Okay, you have 150 of them. They mentioned that they have 8 pages, which is just 8 videos. Um, Usually pages can either reference to videos, hours, so they can either have 8 hours of footage, 8 videos, or just 8 pages worth of pictures of these children. Clubhouse Pass. On their Amazon links and on their website links, you can buy a book. Buying this book, now nowhere does it say you get your Clubhouse Pass when you buy the book. But in the reviews, for some reason, the people who have bought the product mention getting their Clubhouse Pass. I have done some research, and this Clubhouse Pass is CP. When they buy it, they get the child porn. Okay? Now, you have characters. Throughout the videos, multiple characters are either shown through AI images and stuff, or mentioned through the AI videos. Ice Cream Vanilla, so Vanilla, is a prominent character. She is either a female child or a man. From the background that I have gathered upon these videos, you have a boxing ring. During these videos, a boxing ring is mentioned a couple of times. These are usually sex tapes between two kids, a kid and a grown man, or a grown man, or a male kid, okay? Now, you have the videos, okay? The videos either mention kidnapping, rape, um, rings, or dancing, okay? Now, the reason why this is weird, okay, is because the first video, not the first video, but the first video I saw them was talking about how Onion and the banana smoothie, so the the tropical smoothie was sweet talking the Onion, and the Onion mentioned how she was a little girl and how her mom warned her of people, specifically dudes. They mentioned dudes, trying to pick me up like banana smoothie in his converter, Cadillac. Very weird. Mentioning picking up kids. So I've also gathered some other evidence, specifically through their videos and on their website, about different things and the correlation and the relations between the two. Um, they mentioned multiple videos, and I'll try to include them in the next video. I have to blur the website name and stuff, so that way people don't. I will either get their authorities to buy the things themselves and see if they child porn, or get another brave friend to test out to see if it's child porn before I actually report it to the authorities. Thank you for listening. Bye. Help me bust a CP ring, please. Okay, let me tell you all the information I know. So
This little boy's a genius. He said, "Hey, I reported it, built enough information for a case." Official website, U.S. government, Federal Bureau of Investigation. Y'all, that's the FBI. He got to be like 14, 15, 16. Stop playing with him. And this was the last pin. So is there another one? I got enough info and reported it.
guess who just busted the CP ring? So that was too easy. Basically, it took me just another hour of researching, and I got enough information on the person who's distributing the CSAM to fill out a report to the Federal Bureau of Investigation and for child exploitation and pornography. So here's some other quirky things I found, because we really don't have to talk about it anymore since the FBI already has the lead on it. Okay, something I wanted to point out. Number one, identity fraud. They were using a dead grandma's LinkedIn accounts and created another one based off of her to try and use her as an ice cream seller scapegoat. Extra links to dead sites. There was this guy, and apparently him and his friend were going through the JavaScript on the websites, and it kept on. There was a bunch of links to different websites that was hidden in the code that were either dead or, on the very off chance, had very like they were private and you needed a code to access them, which the FBI doesn't need. Luckily, they can just bypass that. The old stock market. So on the scams, so on their old account. Basically, they just had like these old stock market scam videos, which made me think at first it was an affiliate link, but there was still way too much to back up CSAM scams. Instagram replies. For some reason, they didn't reply on any other social media except for the most well-known pedophilia and racist app for social media of all time, which is Instagram. So basically,
This kid is working.
I mean, I got them busted, right? But I promised y'all an evidence video, so I'm just gonna do a voiceover and talk about each piece of evidence. And honestly, I would prefer, like, I'm gonna show you the account. I would prefer if you didn't like spam the account because I still don't want them, I guess, deleting everything while the FBI is investigating. I mean, they already got their IP, so they should be a-okay. But like, just don't do anything that would make them scared, I guess you could say. But here's the evidence. Feel free to pause when you need to. But the first thing I found
Contact form for free pizza recipe.
suspicious was when I first went to this website and it was talking about ice cream the whole time in all their videos, but it mentioned free pizza. And then it also
And if you read any of the Epstein emails, aka files, it's keywords that are related to children and gender. Cheese pizza, pepperoni pizza, pizza in general, ice cream, vanilla ice cream, chocolate ice cream. Like, these are all keywords that mean something.
was talking about tickling your funny bone and satisfying your sweet tooth. That instantly set off my alarm. But feel free to pause. This next one was
Barbara Christensen is the owner of Le Scoop Cafe with 150 lovable ice cream sundae cartoon character recipes and Walkamos, her walking, talking, life-size, funny animal rides. Barb is a kid at heart and carries a warm, childlike energy in her books that resonates with children and their parents. A recognized writer of legal magazine articles, blogs, and online stock option courses, Barb is a mom, grandmom in Las Vegas, Nevada. She works creating in a tiny nook surrounded by the cartoon characters waiting to talk to tell their stories. Social media
basically talking
on social media and have come to amuse kids of all ages. You'll have a ton of fun creating kid friendly ice cream recipes, each cartoon character that will satisfy your sweet tooth and tickle your funny bone barb.
talking about the grandma the guy was impersonating. You can pause here too. And it was just weird to me how it was talking in third person. This one
What is this, Reddit? Probably just a bit late to the party, even though there are posts from months ago about this, but it's definitely fishy. A friend and I have been going through all of the websites with the inspect element and noticed that there is an unusual amount of JavaScript for the websites, despite there not having that many assets. Going through the jumbled mess, there are a lot of links that either led to dead sites or the 50-50 off chance to a site that requires permission from the client to access. Um, I'm not exactly computer savvy, but it doesn't take a genius to see that it's too much for so little. Barbara Christensen has two LinkedIn accounts. One older looks more professional than the other, but the less professional runs
was talking
the Amazon with the same profile picture and advises herself solely as someone who does the ice cream stuff. Oh, this is scary. Ice cream is a child. At least she focuses heavily on that, but why make two accounts when you already have your ice cream business listed on the previous? Both have been edited or active within a year, so it's not like she was locked out of her other page. Well, it could have just amount to nothing, but it definitely is worth looking into. If it ends up being something serious, it would be better to stop it before it gets worse. Those clubhouse passes are the freaky mentions nonetheless. Edit touching on a lot of those black sites, starting to theorize that you need a clubhouse pass to access. Yeah.
about it was this guy and his friend, and they were looking through the JavaScript, found a bunch of links that led basically nowhere, but found ones that needed codes. This was just a bunch of the like
Christian Santa Barbara, 2013. Address abandoned failure or late response. Tees shirts. The ice cream menu, 2003. So this has been going on for decades. This is 10 years. And from now, and from this 2013 to now is another 13 years. That's 23
guess who
years.
just busted.
They've been doing this forever under the guise of an ice cream shop. You can't repost, message me, or anything. Thanks, TikTok. If you need to contact me, what is your email or Discord? I would actually join that. Let me go ahead and screenshot this for later. Think. Wait. Fix that screenshot. Yeah, perfect. My friends are reposting something nobody cares about me vids, but they legit leave me on red. All right, the rest of this is him being a kid, but I guess he took some time out of his kid, out of being a kid. To do this. Total. Okay. All right. You think one PDF just for fun? No, bro. Where's my L edit? What? Yeah, you're clearly a kid, but good job for what you did. Admirable, even. Well, all right, y'all. That's it for now. As always, until next time.